Hey guys, Extraordinary People podcast. I'm here with a friend of mine. Actually, we know each other outside of this event. We're here at the VU today, February 15th, at the Earth Science Careers event. Lewis, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very well. I had a fun time walking around, meeting everybody. It's a lot of people here, so and thanks for the invite to have a talk with you.
No, not at all. And in fact, I actually came to the event because you mentioned it to me. I had kind of forgotten that this was going on. I bumped into you guys and you mentioned that this was on, so here we are today. So you have some experience prior to, because you're doing your masters right now, correct?
Yeah.
So you have some work experience prior to this, now you're looking for a job. Kind of just let me know what has that journey been like to go from work back into education, and now when you're speaking to companies as well, what kind of keywords, what kind of skills are they looking for?
Yeah, it's a good question. Just so for the background, I started with a HBO, a Bachelor of Science, some time ago on Terschelling on the seafaring school, where I studied hydrography, so measuring the sea bottom, things like that. So I worked for a year for Boskalis, for a company, dredging company, which was really fun. We had a good time, especially going abroad internationally. But I decided I wanted to have some more background, some more knowledge. So now I'm making my way back to studying again. So actually the transition was really good. I had only worked for a year maybe, and I still was young and enthusiastic about learning more. So I'm studying now into some more earth science direction. Talking to people here, companies, some of which I've already had some contact with, because of course it's a small world. I think for me personally the most important thing is to know already a little bit what the company does, what their experience is, what they're looking for in people, to have prepared that a little bit. And I think they are looking for people that are just enthusiastic about what they are doing, because there are a lot of companies, there's not so many people to choose from. So if you are enthusiastic and you are willing to learn, I think that's the most important thing to show in conversations like that. Yeah.
No, it's fascinating. And in your work as well, did you have to, as you said, you traveled a lot. Were there people around you who kind of inspired you to get into the earth sciences and to kind of look back in that direction? Or what? I mean, I really appreciate the fact that you said you wanted to continue learning, but you obviously picked a specific course. So what kind of influenced that?
Yeah, true. It's a very good question, because actually I worked with some people who are very old, who are already done working in their pension, but they still loved the geology world so much that they 2 months in the year, the rest of them they were just chilling at home, like old people should, but no, they wanted to continue in that world. So I was on board with them on a very small boat for 2 months maybe. So we talked a lot about what they had done in their life. I learned really a lot from them, and they kind of set that spark in me again to also follow a little bit more that path, because as they were talking about what they had done, their geology, their earth sciences background, the amount of enthusiasm they were talking about, all this processes that were going on in the world, that for me that sounded so much more interesting than what I was used to, which was people working mostly for the income. They wanted more money, more salary, and that's why they went abroad, because you get compensated for going abroad. That's also not bad maybe, but it's not for me. Just having that motivation.
I really like this point, because sometimes, and this is something I want to cover in the future with people as well, which is, should our work be giving us meaning? Is it important to like what you do? Because some people are, I think for some people, speaking about what they do in terms of work, and I get it, everyone's situation is slightly different. For some people, they just want to be able to support themselves, which is a fundamental right that we should all have. But beyond that, they'll have other hobbies and other things going on. But it's a really nice way to look at it, to try and combine both, right? To have an interest and to pursue it. I mean, do you find when you speak to your contemporaries and colleagues and so on and so forth, that they also have this mindset of trying to look for something there?
I think that's very different. I think age is an important factor in that. or at least experience. I think a lot of people who are just have only known studying, especially in this environment, they can be either very idealistic, so they didn't work yet really, so and most often the people that don't worry about the money are also the ones that have the opportunity, that come from a good background, were able to just go on a study to the university. I don't know how they will develop later on. Maybe they will keep that mindset, and that would be a very good thing, I think. Other people who have had to look a little bit more into what they should do to position themselves to get a good career, I think they maybe have a little bit more of a realistic mindset in that sense. And they're looking for the balance, just like I am now looking for the balance a little bit. Yeah.
It's super interesting to hear you say this and to introspect that way as well. And I hope you find a really good position and that you also keep your idealism to keep learning, because that's very important.
I think so too. Yeah, thank you very much.
Extraordinary People podcast, guys. Keep posted and see you soon. Bye.